Here we are, sports fans. We're out at the property on Saturday, the 28th of September. This is our fall update because it's like the first one in fall because fall started the end of last week. So what are we going on today? Well, we cleaned up all the wood from back in here. So now we just got our camouflage kind of table and our chairs and a couple little wooden racks here, which I used for, but they're staying right there. It's a beautiful, crisp, I don't even say crisp, it's a nice fall day today. It's about, if you look at the temperature, it's about 20 degrees centigrade, which is 68 degrees Fahrenheit in real temperature. So we got the deer fed. We put some corn and some apples out at the feeder. And we filled up the bird feeders here. Like you say, we cleaned up the wood from up here. So now we got all this room on the porch. We still got the birch bark and the twigs up there for doing the wood stove, but that's what that's supposed to be for and everything else like that. We did manage to hang up the skull, and then the other antler bone that I had found are hanging up there. As we find more, we'll hang them up. What we do today, we got our mesh, we got our burlap put on the front of the deck. We had to get some new 1x2s, well, not new 1x2s from my stock over in the woodshed, wood pile, to do that. And then we made a couple rifle rests to sit here. That's where I sit, and that's about where John sits. So we got little notches in there to hold our rifles. We got her coming all the way around the end and then doubled up a couple spaces. So get it done before, let the animals get used to it before the season. Little chickadees out. Oh, chickadees on the feeder. At least I think they're chickadees. They've been coming around all day. So, and we got the feeder over there full and spread some corn on the ground. We spread some corn on the ground over there for the chippies. So I got a load of Halloween stuff in the back of the truck. I'll take back today and put in the garage. I cleaned out the garage at home last week, or part of it, to get this Halloween stuff in. So I've got my bins that are here. I got 7 bins in here. I've got all my tombstones and some of my specialty ones. So they're all going back today. I still got the boxes of stuff to do. The boxes of the little animated things and whatnot, so we'll get that ready to go. We cleaned out this space here, so sometime this week we'll start on putting the wood back in here and then bringing wood over. Don't know if I showed you guys the wood last time. I think I did it on Monday or something like that, so probably not. Maybe when Ken was here last week, but anyway. So the shed where Ken keeps the mini bike, I got some plywood stored in here. This is mostly 3/4 in here, and there's some 7/16 and 3/8 in here, but it's mostly 3/4 that I keep this because that's the good stuff. And then we got all our propane tanks in the back, so I can bonfire till the fucking end of time, or I can barbecue to the end of time. We got 4 in the bottom, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right now. I still got 1 or 2 more at home to bring out because people just throw their old propane tanks on the side of the road. I grab them, I take them over to the tank exchange and exchange them for brand new ones, and we're all full of propane. Just got various tools in here. This was actually going to be, when I started building this, the walls are all insulated, and we'll go inside, and the front wall, well, I'd started to insulate that. But the walls and the floor are all insulated in here. This was going to be my little shack. For in here, I was going to have a fold down bed and everything. Unfortunately, you know, plans got changed and whatnot, so now this is where Ken keeps the mini bike. I keep some plywood and the propane and some extra stuff here and there, and it all works out good. So, no, we still have not cut the grass. Yes, we are going to get at it. I gotta sharpen the blades yet. Hopefully I'll get that done this week too. That's one of the little things on the menu to do. So we gotta get that done. The leaves are falling at a pretty quick pace around here. We got all our wood from the deck that's put up in there now. We got some 6x6s, we got 4x4s, we got 3x5s, we got 3x4s, we got 3x3s, and then all the other, we got some plywood in there. We got our 2x4s, our 2x6s, 2x8s, 1x3s, 2x3s, 1x4s, all our deer skulls. They're animal skulls that we found in here, jawbones and stuff like that. Plus I brought my lawn boy out from the garage, so I just need a gas cap for that, I think, and then I can get it going. Hopefully. We'll work on that. So, and this is where the old outhouse used to be. So there's a trail down in there that I do want to open up. And then we've got all our equipment here. I still got to get Owen to do one more coat on the wood hauler and that little overhang to protect it. And hopefully we'll another piece of branch come down. We'll start moving some firewood next week and get it up, and then get the rest split over the next little while, because it'll be perfect weather to do it. And we'll take a trip down. A lot of turkeys in the deer field this morning. I came out, there was 7, I think, just at the end by the laneway, and they kind of scattered when Ken came in, and then they've been in and out of the field all day. We put the corn out for them. Oh, we got this stuff cleaned up here. Used to be some pallets in there. We got that all cleaned up. This is next. I'll take the gallows back to my place, hopefully sometime this week, and then we can start worrying about cleaning up this stuff, because there's, you know, there's just a couple 6x6s in there and some good 2x4s and stuff like that. What I do want to do, hopefully if I get at least one nice day this week, is I want to get a scrap run in. I want to take back all this fencing. There's some old square fencing there, and then there's some chain link fencing there, plus the old shed stuff that I got from the neighbor up there. I'm going to keep that chain link fence because it's green and it's actually nice. There's a good sized chunk of it, so if I ever need something, you never know. So Ken had a bonfire today and was plinking around on the 22 range. See, it's actually starting to dry. The pit's actually starting to dry up more now than it was before. It's getting down a little bit lower. You can see some of the sides coming in right in there. So, but we are supposed to get rain, I think, this week. Not sure. And then, of course, he had his bonfire. I just cleaned it up and put the stuff in the center just to finish burning it up. It'll sit there and smolder for a little while. It's actually burned away quite a bit. I did throw some twigs and stuff on there, but that'll go away. And we got to get him some more pallets, because we only got a few left. Was there 5 there and 4 there? Wow, that's not enough for him to burn. That lasts him 10 minutes. So the leaves are coming down. Things are starting to thin out. Haven't seen any really awesome colors yet, though. It's kind of weird. I think with this... Oh, there's a snaky. 2 of them. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. I don't want to get too close. There's 2 snakes right there. One's moving, one's not. You kind of see them. It looks like one's going down into a hole. There must be a snake hole there. Interesting. It's snoozing. His tongue's not moving at all. And usually that's what they do. Anyway. So you can hear and see the amount of leaves that have come down in the last little while. So once the majority of them get down, I'll run the lawnmower down the laneway to clean them up. So when we're walking down the laneway for deer hunting or whatever, we're not making any noise. And the same thing for our paths up to the hunting stands and whatnot. So we'll be able to do that quite quietly. So you won't have to walk down the gravel. You can walk down the, be able to walk down the grass, make no noise at all. Although somehow the deer still hear you. I have no idea how the fuck they do it, but we've got really good hearing. So as you can see, our deer field out there, it's not too bad. There's some long grass, but it's doable. And then of course we got Travis the willow, who's doing really well. He hasn't lost any of his leaves yet. They're starting to some come off, but mostly he's doing pretty good. He's, as you can see, I'll open it up here and be able to see, like when he comes up, he's sticking up through there, right? So from being halfway up that pole before, right? Okay, let's see if we can get in here. So for being halfway up that pole before, when I started at the beginning of this year, and now he's sticking up over top. I don't want to leave him out there. The animals will get him. Although he's kind of sticking around the other side. But he's, let me put you inside. So he, you know, he's doing pretty good. So hopefully that's going to continue for next year. We'll have to build a new, an extension onto the top of the cage, keep the animals out. Or maybe I'll use some of that chain link fence I was talking about. So we do have one birch, part of a birch tree that came down here. You can see it up into there. It come down and then the other half's on the ground. I'd like to cut that up before winter and get that seasoning for next year. Get the birch bark off it. Ken uses to start his bonfires. We've had a lot of blow down sticks and stuff this year. We have had some pretty good winds. So we'll see what's going on. So that's what's happening right now. You can see this, there's still a lot of leaves out there. And there's been nothing really spectacular for colors here yet. Like no really bright reds or oranges. They're just kind of like meh, yellow. So it's nothing crazy for the moment. So that's what's going on. We still got that wood to split over there. I'd like to get that done before the end of the year and see what's going on. I'm trying this proof of concept for this light here that the neighbors gave me. I got 3 of them. I'm going to put one on each side of the stairs, I think, and then one on the corner. And if I cover this up, you'll see it does light up. Not great, but there is light there and the little LEDs. So they're not meant to give off a lot, but maybe it'll mark where the stairs is, so if it's dark out, people don't fall down. Yes, we got the truck loaded back up and everything ready to go. I just got to lock a few things up and that'll be it for today. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff done next week. It's supposed to rain Monday, I think. So, and I got a doctor's appointment, so I won't be out here Monday. Possibly Wednesday, and we'll get some more pictures up on Facebook of what's going on. And and keep you guys apprised of what's happening. See if we see any bear or anything else like that, or some nice deer. The fawn should be losing their spots about now. There shouldn't be any left. There might be a little bit left on some of them, depending. So that's it for today's update, sports fans. So please like, and if you haven't subscribed, ring that notification bell so you get notified when, you know, I put a new video up. Share this around. And we need more subscribers, yada, yada, yada. Do all the algorithm things for Facebook and stuff like that. So I don't think I really have any problems. One last thing before I go. I was emailing with my uncle about these little fans and whatnot. So for Uncle Fred, I got, like you say, I got one fan on the front of the stove that blows out, and then I've got this other one that's just kind of, it's got a pipe clamp on the side, and it blows straight into where the couch and or the bed is. So, and this creates quite a bit of movement around here. For air movement, it does move a lot, but it's a steady, constant movement, and it does warm this place up really, really well. So that's what's happening. We got the woods, we got the wood pile all filled up, ready to go for the year. I don't think we'll be starting a fire yet for a while. It's still nice out, and as far as I know, it's going to be nice for a while. And that's about it. So we got, we just got to do a little bit of cleanup here. We still got some cleanup to put in, and do the pipes for the sink, because they're right here. And this is all my lunch stuff, whatnot, my tools. The inverter's working good. Oh, I should turn off the 12-volt stuff, because I had it on earlier. And that'll go off. Yep, that one's will go off. And that one's will go off. So the lights are off. And then we'll turn off that just before I lock up the inverter. Yeah, so that's our update video for today. It's our fall update. May do, if we get some nice leaves or something, maybe I'll do a walk up the top and take a look and whatnot. But right now, the laying up the rock cut is just covered with leaves. It's a carpet. So we'll be getting those cleaned up. And that's it. So until next week, we'll see you here.